Hey there, so in this video we are going to generate SSH key for my GitHub account. So why do we need SSH key? It is needed for authentication between your device and the server. This will require when you have purchased or you change your laptop or computer, then you will need to require this. Why do we use SSH key? Let me show you the example first. So here I have a Git repo of my WordPress plugins. So I'm gonna open terminal. Now I will go to one of my plugins folder on GitHub, and we have these two options over here at HTTPS and SSH. When you use HTTPS, you will need to require username and password during the cloning, and for SSH you will need to provide SSH key first, so that you don't need to require adding username and password every time you run a git command. So first let me show you what happens when I try to clone using SSH. So I'm gonna use git clone. So it says permission denied, we don't have public key and all. So for this purpose, we will need to add our public key to GitHub, so that server knows that from which device a request is coming, so that they can authenticate between them and just clone without username and password. So for that, I'm gonna open my terminal, Mac OS terminal, which is here. I have already opened, and here you can, so let me clear this out, and first go to dot SSH folder and check what is there. So there is nothing, only known host file. So now we need to generate our SSH key, and for that we will use GitHub's documentation for Mac OS. They have provided this Windows and Linux as well. So open the terminal and copy this command SSH keygen and change the email ID over here. So I'm gonna put my Gmail, I'm gonna put my email by which I authenticate my GitHub. So we need to enter a file in which we want to save the key. Generally we don't need to provide a file name, just keep as it is blank and hit enter. For passphrase I'm gonna hit enter again I'm gonna hit enter, and it has generated the public key. So now let's check the folder, and we have these two files, id.ed and id.ed.pub. So our public key is inside this file. So now we're gonna check what is there in in this folder. So this is our SSH public key. Now I'm gonna copy this and I will add this to my GitHub account. So for that I have to go to my profile Oh, sorry, not profile, but settings. Then we have to go to SSH and GPG keys and add a new SSH key and just paste it over here and add it. You have to authenticate or whatever the authenticator system you have put for your GitHub. So I have configured Google Authenticator, so I'm gonna open that in my phone and I will add the code. So my new SSH key has been added. This is the key. And now let's try to clone the plugin with SSH. So now if I copy this over here and let's run the git clone command, and as you can see my plugin is now cloned. So similarly I'm gonna add this to my GitLab as well. Same process. I will go to users profile SSH key and add a new key, so that same thing I don't need to add username and password each time I use GitHub and GitLab. So yeah, this is the use of public key, and this is how we can generate the SSH key. If you have any doubt or question, please ask in the comment section. Thanks for watching the video.